My name is Marcus Smith and I'm the Site Engineering Manager here at Simpsons Malta. So I lead and support the engineering team here at Simpsons at Berwick. The major bits of equipment that we tended to see problems with were centred around bearings, lubrication, gearboxes and a number of other issues that could kind of be linked to lubrication in that respect. And as Kluber has a reputation with the industry as being the best within their field, they were the natural choice to speak to try and tackle those problems. We quite early on got introduced to some of the technical team, the likes of Paul Lambert that's within the team, and Estelle. Between the two of them, looking at the commercial and technical aspect, we've been able to holistically look at the way we operate the plant. We had a particular problem in an area of the plant that initially sparked the discussion with the team at Kluber around a particular gearbox that we were having performance issues with. But as the first part of that journey and investigation involved doing site surveys anyway, it very quickly became apparent that we kind of had to wholesale review the process.
At Simpsons Malta, first on, when we come to site, we were looking at a gearbox application where they'd had a few failures with the gearboxes. It was determined from looking at the important specification requirements for a lubricant that it was probably the wrong oil that was being used in the first place. So we went for a change of lubricant chemistry. We were in an ad hoc fashion through a pretty rudimentary PM schedule greasing by hand. So we moved towards the Pro unit that gives us all the benefits you'd expect from an auto greasing application, but kind of at scale. And now we're in a position where we know that asset gets greased the right amount at the right time in the correct quantity. I think relationship and trust is probably the biggest thing that we value as a business, and knowing that we can discuss things openly with Kluber and we understand that we get the best service we possibly can for them, that's probably something we rely on the most. Understanding what the customer wants to get to in the end and where they want to finish in the process is vitally important. From discussions with Marcus, Simpsons look like they're going to have a new site opening in the next 3 or 4 years. Working together on that project there and specifying lubricants early on and optimisations early on, so when that site comes online, everything's ready to go, everything's already prepared in a way where they can turn it on day one, and the lubrication side of the project is almost managed already for them.
You know, what we've actually found over the last couple of years is that our spend on lubricants has reduced. There was an initial outlay setting up the process, so to speak, but what's subsequently happened is as times went on, we've ended up in a situation where ongoing maintenance within the department spend reduced as a result of the use of those, I hasn't used the word more expensive, but more premium products. We spend less money on lubricants now with Kluber than we have over the last previous years, and that's because our overall asset health throughout the wider business is better. That combined with the fact that our equipment uptime is longer and higher and breakdowns have reduced, that means that our overall operational spend on classic replacement, repair and maintenance consumable items within the engineering team have reduced.